Hey everybody, how is it going? Hopefully you're having a wonderful New Year's Eve. But we're gonna get into some super auto pets. Let me know how my audio and such are doing. If there's any issues, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, so they came out with a Hall of Fame, which is not retroactive, but it would show if we wind up winning anything. It'll wind up showing in here with our squad and all that fun stuff. So hopefully we can get a win or two tonight. I've been having a couple good games on the mobile, so we'll see what goes on with that. And there's also stats and stuff, like you can see, most bought pets, most bought foods, least bought pets and food and stuff. So super exciting stuff. And then replays is going to be interesting, but we'll see what's going on with that. Thank you for letting me know the audio is good. I appreciate it. What pack are we in? Let's start this one off pay to win, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so I feel like we got to go with an ant. We're gonna freeze the honey here, and okay, guess we're running. Let's run 2 ants and a cricket. We'll freeze this ant for next turn. I think, yeah, we'll do that. Want to be shiny sailors? Sure. Why not? So we go up against the wet carrots. Doing some quick maths, I think we should wind up having this one. Yeah, thanks to that cricket. Honey armor, I know, I'm getting there. I think that'll be my my next one that I wind up doing. Holy ants. Okay, guess we're just running 4 ants. Jeez. Do that, and then we'll merge these guys next turn and get a level or tier 3 pet. So we're saving a mosquito? Probably not. Probably not. But the honey armor of the cricket is pretty good because it basically the cricket itself already has a bee basically on it, so you kind of just get 2 bees. So it's pretty good early on, for sure. Obviously, it starts to fall off at a certain point, but there we go. That is win number 2 already. An ant farm. I would agree with that. Alright, we're gonna merge. We get a blowfish? Sure, why not? Can you hear game audio, by the way? Or is it just my voice and the music? Just let me know that. I think we'll go peacock strat. I haven't done peacock in a little bit. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Darn. It's fine. So we'll freeze the dromedary. Move on 1 turn. We'll buy the swan. I think that's probably the best way to do it. Swan will get us that 1 extra gold per turn. Plus it's not a terrible unit so early on either. But they do have a 7/5 fish that's going to be getting some melon armor. So that's a little scary. But hopefully... Alright, we take this. We'll get the win, but only because of the honey cricket. Let's level you up. Honestly, let's give the peacock the apple and we'll roll again. Nothing super exciting there. Roll 1 more time just because. Nothing. Let's give you some meat armor, I guess, and we'll end the turn. All right, the squad's a little beefier than the last couple that we played up against, but we do also have that rat at the end to help us out. But our peacock looks like it's actually gonna put in a lot of work. There we go. Nice. So we are on a 4-win streak. Good way to start off the stream for sure. And with that, we're also going to get a level 2 swan, which opens up a lobster. You know what? It's not too late to pivot to dog lobster, I think. Let's sell the blowfish, buy the dog, move that back there? Question mark? I don't know. That seems like the smart thing. And we'll roll Roll one more time. I don't think we're going to go Caterpillar this turn. I think we're going to maybe try to go Summoning, but saying that is kind of scary. And we'll freeze that for the Peacock for next turn. Rip Ant, yeah, I know, but he will be remembered. He served us well. Alright, the Peacock did some work for us. We're gonna lose this one because of the honey. You know what, to be honest, not a huge fan of the dog. I'm thinking, because the Caterpillar is basically gonna get the same. So maybe let's sell the dog. We're gonna buy the Caterpillar. And I think for the moment we're just gonna kind of work on having the Peacock be our buff little one that we work on. And you know what, Swan, you're probably gonna be around for a little bit, so let's just give you some garlic, I guess. Yeah, we'll end it there. I'm not scaling up too well, so that has me a little afraid, but we should wind up getting there. We'll at least get this win, which is good. You know, ultimately you just got to take it one win at a time, and eventually you'll hit 10 wins, or you'll lose because, you know, you're not really planning. But okay, so I think at this point, since we're not really doing the whole summoning thing, let's get rid of the lobster. And then we'll buy this little owl. We'll sell it so we can get the buff on the swan. I'm not upset with that. And we'll do puppy. Let's move the puppy up front, I guess, just in case. I don't know if somebody can have a scorpion in it, actually. But I digress. So the buffalo would have been nice if I had that a couple turns ago, but it's a little late for that now. So, and I guess, you know what, Swan is the strongest, so we're just gonna keep on getting that buffed up. And bye-bye puppy, hello worm. Easy as that. We're gonna freeze the pair, we're gonna roll one more time. Yeah, I don't think we freeze that swan. I think we keep it at a level 2 and just start funneling all of our money into the worm. I think is the best play. And hope that it is enough for us to get everything done. So that's a tough loss, unfortunately. Get eagle. Honestly, give me that over the cricket. I'm gonna roll again, buy another worm for you, and may as well give you some meat. Hopefully the eagle can wind up helping, but that microbe is a little scary because that's gonna get rid of our garlic and everything, but it will also make them weaker. So well, we drew that at least. You want me to move the worm back in case of scorpion? That's probably smart. We'll do that. The caterpillar can just be our scorpion defense there. And I'm not upset with the eagle being last in case somebody just snipes the last one. It'll spawn something, so. My current thought, to be honest, is the hatching chicks. If I sell the peacock. Yeah, I say let's do it, because I already have 2 here. We're going to do strange things. We're just going to buy 1 canned food. I don't want to buy multiple of them. And we'll get that going there. We'll roll once. Another stupid swan, and we'll apple up our worm, and then we'll just move that like that. So now our worm's going to be getting +5/+5 every turn, just for the turn, and at least until we get another hatching chick out of it. But I think that's pretty good. We're 2 turns away from the caterpillar becoming a butterfly, so we really got to work on the whole leveling up thing. We lose this one pretty easily. Easily is, you know, not the right word. I didn't see that in time. I'm sorry. I already sold the peacock. I know I'm a bad person. Alright, so I think we buy the sushi in hopes that it doesn't land on the worm. Okay. Give the worm some chocolate. And I'm gonna freeze the cupcake, I think. We'll roll again. Alright, bye-bye, Swan. We're gonna do this real quick. I know that's not as good, but I think if we sell this and get a turtle, again, not the best thing absolutely that I could be doing, but I am about to die, so we'll freeze the poodle for next turn if we make it that far. You know what, the bison and the poodle, we'll sell these. All right, I'm stalling my inevitable loss here. I'm not feeling great about this one. We'll see how it goes. I don't know that selling the peacock would have ultimately saved me all that much there. However, it's not looking good. All right. First one ends just like it started, with a bang, but, you know, very decisively. I just lost like 5 in a row there. But we're on to the next one. So that's a good learning experience or something, right? I think we buy the bird and then just save this and roll. See what we do. 2 birds and a ladybug. Probably should have bought the beetle if that was my play, but... Hey, Trevor, how's it going? We're going to be the Moody Cucumbers. That name will strike fear into our opponents. So will Sticky Feet, apparently. But we get the dub. Gonna buy another birdie. I'll buy mosquito as well. We'll roll once just to make sure we don't get anything super exciting, which we did not. And I think the mosquito is probably going to stick around a little bit longer than the ladybug, so he is going to get some honey. Thank you, Trevor. You too. I appreciate that. You doing anything fun tonight, or just kind of hanging around gaming? Also, like spending the money on animals does have its benefits. I'm just not doing a great job of leveling up, I think is what it's coming down to. But now that we're on turn 3, we're gonna just merge all these birdies together. Caterpillar, you love to see a turn 3 caterpillar, because that's gonna start leveling up with everything pretty quickly. I think we also buy this mosquito, just because we can. We'll move it back here, so that way it gets a little buff as well. We'll freeze the honey armor, probably going to give that to the mosquito. I don't know that it's... Yeah, it's not actually honey armor, but, you know, that's what we're calling it. And you know what? I think we rock with a bat for a little bit. I think that's the play. The bat's going to give at least... Or it's going to give one of them a weakness on the other team, which might help, especially with some of the lower attack stuff that we have going on. But we lose this one. Alright. I say we hold off on leveling up the mosquito one more turn. Because that way we'll wind up getting 2 tier 4 pets once this caterpillar also levels up. Not really liking any of this, to be completely honest with you guys, but let's put some honey on the bat, I guess, and we'll just roll and see if we get anything exciting. Doesn't look like it. Another bird. Meh. Alright, we're gonna end the turn. Are you doing zombies in, what is it, Vanguard, the new COD? I heard those rounds take like 8 years. Dang it, we lost this one. Alright, and then yeah, let's go ahead and level up our mosquito as well. Oh man, that didn't give us an animal. Dang. So I think we just buy the bat. Maybe let's swap you back there so you get a little bit of attack bonus going on. And then we roll. I don't really want any of these, if I'm being honest. Let's just buff up our bird, I guess, and level it up again. Sure. Not super happy about that, not feeling confident about this run, but we're gonna do what we can. The bumbling bananas. I'm liking some of the alliterations I've been seeing. Oof. We're getting curb stomped here. Okay. I think we have to level up our bat. Lobster, not very helpful. And then I think we roll. Not great, but we'll rock the swan for a little bit, get the little bonus. Just kind of hope that it works, I guess. Folded legs. That mosquito's a little scary, unfortunately. Especially with the garlic. I was really hoping that one of my bats would hit it, but it did not. So we lost on turn 6. That might be like a new record for me in terms of fastest time to lose. Alright. I don't normally go beaver, but we're gonna give it a shot. I think especially if we get 3 on the first turn. Cool. What's on the turn? We're gonna be slippery sardines. I'm feeling alliteration tonight, as are other people apparently. We're gonna lose this one, but that's okay. And then you know what? I think honestly we just level these guys up right now. Let's see what we get. A rat, not great, but a 4/5 is pretty good. So I'll take it. And then I think if we just do fish, ant, and then roll again. Freeze both of these. I'm gonna stay away from the bird in this one because I feel like it did me dirty in the last one. Mostly just my poor team building. Or maybe it was the shops. The shops didn't feel too great in that one. But they sure do have a lot of crickets here. So that's a little scary. But we luckily win this one pretty easily. I think we just run 2 ants, level up our fish. Let's roll. And then, yeah, I guess, and we'll freeze this fish because I want to see if I get anything more interesting in the next shop that I can use to level up and stuff. So we'll see how this goes. What the heck is this team? Alright, I'm gonna level up the ant. We got a tropical fish. I'm not upset with that. I'm also gonna sell the rat, I think. We're gonna buy a swan. I don't know why I've just been feeling the swan recently. And maybe let's pill the ant. I also really should probably sell the beaver. But that's a future problem. If I ever did see one. Maybe we'll do that next time. Hi, David. How are you? How was your New Year's? Got anything fun going on? Holy 11-5 bird at the back there. That's scary. Okay, so I think we buy the tropical fish. I am going to sell this in 2 seconds. I'm going to freeze the hatching chick. Roll once. Do I go puppy? Or, hear me out, big brain plays. We sell the beaver. That actually worked out pretty perfectly. And then we pill the flamingo. We're 1 gold short, but that's okay. Math is hard. And then I think we just go hatching chick on this fish. And next turn we'll level it up and we'll have a juicy little lineup. We'll freeze both of these as well. So when I sell those will give me a stat boost. Were you guys able to do anything fun for her birthday today? Just kind of hung around and level up the fish. And then I think honestly we just buy both of these just to see what we wind up buffing. And then we go with Mr. Dolphin Man. And while the honey is relatively useless at this point, I feel like we're going to get it on the hatching chick. See if I can get 1 extra little thing on it. Our team is looking pretty decent. Unfortunately, something like a peacock is going to wreck it pretty quickly. Because we don't do a ton of damage at the moment. It's mostly whole high health thing. And I think we do garlic on the fish. Let's get it alive for a little bit longer. Swan, I'm never going to complain about a level 2 swan. And then we're going to freeze the poodle. Because the poodle will be good. I'll probably wind up, I don't know who I'll get rid of. Maybe the fish. What level is everybody? Yeah, I'll probably do the fish because the swan will, or the poodle will do that anyway, and it'll just buff everybody. That bison in the back is a little scary. But we got the win. Alright. Thank you, Tropical Fish. It's been real. I think let's just do the poodle. 4/4 is slightly more respectable. And then, you know, let's just do that again, and we'll put meat on the swan. And I guess we'll call that a turn. Everybody's +1/+1, which is awesome. It's going to help out with scaling a little bit. Obviously not the most ideal, but nice. We should have this. Cool. So things are looking up. Marginally. Let's give the poodle a chili, because why not? We'll buy the canned food as well, because nothing in the shop is really interesting me. I'm pretty far away from a level 3, so I don't know that a bison is worth it. But we'll do a sushi, and then we'll roll. I don't know if we're going to use that cow, but we will see. Because ideally, I would kind of like to get rid of the fish since it's not really doing anything for me, but it is also my strongest unit by quite a bit. So, considering it has twice the attack of anything else in my lineup. But we're gonna get a level 2 poodle and a mammoth. The mammoth could be interesting. Because especially if I pill that, everybody gets +2. But once again, I just don't know who I would get rid of for it. So I think we roll. Rhino is tempting. I guess, you know what, let's just give the dolphin some chili as well. I don't really know what like the chemistry of this squad is, but it seems to be doing pretty well, so I'm not really terribly upset. We get a draw there. I'll take it. Oh, perfect. We get to get a level 2 hatching chick. I don't know who to put that on. Maybe the dolphin, because the fish is already doing pretty well for itself. I'm gonna freeze the chocolate, and I think we roll. Roll again. I'll freeze this if nothing else pops up, which it did not. Because if I can get my poodle to level 3, that will help a whole bunch with scaling, obviously, because everything's getting +3/+3. And sniping that butterfly was huge. That's one of the reasons I like the dolphin so much. Yikes. We are now 1 loss away, but that's okay. And we're gonna roll and not get anything helpful. Let's just put the pair on the swan, I guess. Roll one more time. I guess this is just what we're doing. And we're gonna hope it's good enough. Because we have a pretty evenly balanced team, but unfortunately that doesn't always mean that it's great. Sometimes you just want something that's like a 45-45 just to kind of ruin everybody's life. Alright, so I'm thinking now might be the time, especially with this level 2 swan, to sell the fish. Because the fish isn't actively doing anything for us, and if I sell it for the T-Rex, I think we're gonna be maybe okay. Will I regret that in 30 seconds? Probably. But that's the way life goes. And we're gonna hope that it's enough, I guess. Maybe we'll move the chick there so it starts beefing that up a little bit, and then I also have the honey in the back. So here goes nothing. We're gonna get some nice little bonuses going at least. Nice. We needed that win. Alright, I mean, if I have to. If that is what you want, game, I will happily buy a bunch of T-Rexes. I'm also trying to think if there's a world where having a level 3 chick makes sense. Because that's going to grant experience to to everything, but everything's already pretty good. So I think I'd rather have the +2. So, you know, just buy the pizza. 1 on the T-Rex, not upset. We're going to end turn. Everything's just going to start to get stupidly buffed at this point, which is awesome. And we are 2 wins away. That team is a little stacked, not going to lie, but luckily we have some chili, so that's going to knock out some of the honey. Nice. And by honey, I meant melon. So absolutely no pressure here, but if I win, I win, and if I lose, I, you know, lose. Commentary with whistle. I think let's buy a pizza. And we're gonna just put the chocolate on the T-Rex and hope for the best. What are you saying oof to? I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie, but it looks like we got this. Nice. It's my first win on stream. And now we get to look at the Hall of Fame thing that I was talking about. So this is where it shows, you know, wins, how many lives we have lost, turns, and everything, as well as my squad. And I don't know. Oh, that lets. Okay, cool. So clicking that apparently lets you watch a replay of what happened. So that's pretty cool. And the replays lets you watch replays of the last of your last loss or win, or last game, I should say, of any run. So that could be interesting. Stats are currently disabled. That's the poop. We're gonna play again. I think we go fish, mosquito, freeze that, buy another fish. We're gonna be... There's no alliterations here. That's unfortunate. Skilled bagpipes. I also have more than 1 win. It was just my first one on stream. I have 2, alright? That is also a lie. I don't know how many I have, but it's less than 10 for sure. Because, you know, I'm bad at this game. Nice. I mean, you love to see it sniping one of the ants. You hate to see a 6/6 ladybug on turn 2. Yikes. But we're going to level up our little fishies. Get a caterpillar. I guess we'll just get you. And then I think we'll just get ready for that to get that leveled up. Yeah, next turn we'll get something out of it as well. I hope. Let's see. A cricket's gonna be a thing for us. So is a spider, unfortunately. Alright, so let's see what we get. A rabbit? Honestly, that's not the worst thing in the world. Getting it so early. We're gonna roll. Okay. So, I mean, the rabbit, every time I buy food, it's gonna give +1 health to whatever I buy the food for. So that's something that, especially if I wind up with a worm, could wind up being pretty juicy for us. Because, you know, I'll be buying a lot of food, if that is the case. The squirrel is also not a bad option to put with that, because it will start to discount stuff for me. So let's do that, I guess. Get creepy chipmunk noises. And honestly, not feeling the garlic yet, but I will give the rabbit some meat. We're gonna move it up to the front. And the rabbit can also have an apple, and we'll freeze that for next turn. I'm tempted to sell the fish as well, but we will see. And at least luckily we got that peacock taken care of, because that would have been a problem. We lost anyway, so it didn't matter. Let's see what we got. So now, because of the chipmunk, you guys can see up it's 2 gold to buy the apple. So it's going to pair nicely with our rabbit. And if I leave these frozen, it will wind up making them cheaper as we go along as well. But I think, you know, I don't really want either the mosquito or the fish long term, I don't think. So you know what, we're gonna sell the fish, I think, for a tabby cat. And I'm gonna see if I can get a honey. I probably won't. No. But that's okay. So we'll give you that. You're gonna buff everybody for the turn. The tabby cat is not gonna be sticking around for long, I don't think. I feel like we just went up against this team. And then yeah, by leaving this meat here, it will make it 1 gold next turn, which is always a good thing. And I think I'm going to freeze the garlic as well, because I think we're getting to the point of the game where garlic is going to start to become useful. And I am just kind of hoping for a worm at this point. But we do lose this one. Oh, wow, we lost. Okay, I wasn't paying attention there. We're gonna risk it for the biscuit. We're gonna run a honey cricket to start. We're gonna be the fizzy cakes. I don't know what that means, but if your cake is fizzy, I probably wouldn't eat it. All right, so we lost that one pretty definitively. But we'll see. I don't think we're gonna win this one either. Nope. A hatching chick could prove to be pretty useful this early in the game, so let's just go ahead and buy that. I think we'll just keep the lineup as is for the moment. Let's keep that frozen. We might wind up doing it. Hey Zarap, how's it going? Am I saying your name correctly? thanks for stopping by again. I appreciate it. I know you are a huge fan of the Dromedary, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's a pretty solid little unit. Also, I did not hear the sound that the ant made. I wasn't really paying attention to that. Wow, that's a 12-12 ladybug. All right. But I have heard that the giraffe is just somebody going giraffe, which is, you know, strange. But they don't make noises apparently. Oh wow, we already have a level 2 hatching chick. That's pretty awesome. I don't really know what my plan was with that. But the new plan is Rooster. Oh no. Yes. Honey coming in to save the day again. We're gonna give our peacock some garlic, I think. Yeah, I'm not really loving the mosquito up front or the cricket out back. So I'm definitely looking to move the both of those. I didn't really plan on keeping the rooster long term. Probably mostly because I don't know how to play the game, but I think I'm going to keep the peacock around for a little bit. So that's why I'm buffing that for right now, at least. They had a level 3 cricket. Their cricket was better than mine. Alright, so I think at this point a skunk is just objectively better than a mosquito, because it's going to be doing more than 1 damage. And I think we run a deer. Before I do that, we're going to buy canned food. Just make it a little better. Sure, we can run you up at the front. We'll give the skunk some meat. All right. It's a good close win by us. I was a little afraid there, which is why I wasn't talking. But I think we just got to go full bore on the peacock at the moment. And I think we also get rid of the tropical fish by a dolphin. Because the dolphin may knock out somebody at this point in the game. Like a scorpion, that's huge. I mean, maybe not huge. Huge was probably a bit of an overstatement there, but especially with me running that deer up front. Do I go poodle again? What is this looking like? I have a lot of tier 4s. So that might not be the smartest, but it's also pretty cheap level ups. So I think let's sell the skunk for it. Gonna do risky plays. And just like that, our peacock is up to a 1723. Rhinos are scary, but luckily, the build on that other team is pretty easily countered by something like a peacock, assuming you're able to get it strong enough going into it. I don't know if I want to do... I think the deer is still more valuable to us. And I'm going to freeze this, and we'll just buy this out. See how that goes. We lost. We got 5 wins, though, but we are 1 loss away from totally losing. I don't know what the best option is at this point. A T-Rex would be great. I just haven't seen one yet. I think we sell the deer for a gorilla. You can hear the confidence in my voice with saying that. Yeah. I think we'll do that. And then next turn we should have a level 3 chick, which will start to level up our peacock to make that even stronger. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. That's always scary, because you go from, you know, +2/+2 boost to basically just +1. But it looks like we have this one pretty well. Thanks again to our friend the peacock. Alright, so I guess this is probably just the squad that we're going to rock. For better or for worse. I really wish I got that butterfly first. I don't think we're surviving. I think this is game over. Yep. Alright, we've been going for about an hour. I'm going to switch over to free-to-play. And we'll see if we can get anything going there. I think I want to go summoning on this one, which is why I froze the horse. So we'll see what actually winds up happening. Sticky pronks, that sounds yucky. I don't even know what a pronk is specifically. Nice, we got a draw. I'm never really upset with drawing on the first turn, because there's only so many things that, you know, your shop can have that's different than what other people are having. If any of that made sense. So, yeah. And then we'll get a level 3, or I'm sorry, level 2 mosquito. Love a good summoning moment. Yeah, me too. Sometimes I'm just feeling it. Other times, not so much. But it is pretty shop dependent as well, which is the only really bad part. But as I say that, we get spider. Level up this otter, I guess. Is a camel worth it? I don't know. We'll freeze it. I'll think on it. Probably should have froze that honey as well, but you can have some meat. That meat may have also been a waste of money, but oh well. Nothing is coming up in the shop. So I guess we'll just do that, and maybe honey on the spider, just for the old double spawn stuff. Nice. Pretty easy win for us there. You know, at this point, just gonna unfreeze the camel. And roll. Nothing. So the kangaroo might not be a bad idea behind the spider, because it'll get at least 2 there, but the spider's pretty weak. So that also might not be best option. But we're gonna go for it. It doesn't have to be smart, it just has to work. And I'm really hoping I don't just kind of squeeze past a little horsey here. That melon armor was unfortunate. That was a well put together squad there. I really just want to... I'll take a sheep. Not what I was about to say, but I will take a sheep. Guess we'll just do honey and we'll freeze that. Oh, I went too quick there. I don't know what I saw in that middle shop. I hope it wasn't anything important. Didn't mean to double click there. And we're freezing pretty much the whole shop because I can. Nothing has any stats on my team, so I'm resting purely on the horses and the kangaroo, which, you know, admittedly is not the best plan of action, but it's kind of still working. Kind of. Alright, so I think at this point, I don't need the penguin anymore. I just need to get some stuff with stats, really. Monkey, boom. Sold. I also, looking at it, need to move some stuff around, because I'm not getting any benefit out of the honey on that spider, since it's up front. But I don't really know what to move. So I might just wind up potentially getting rid of it. As unfortunate as that would be. Maybe if I do something like this, I guess. And I think the kangaroo is around for a little bit, so I think we can just afford to do that. The monkey's going to be here to stay too, I think. So. And I guess we just have to not get the bee out of that. I'm wondering if I should give up on my dreams of a summoning build here. But it's still going reasonably okay. And there's a turkey. So bye-bye horse. Hello turkey. And I think garlic on the kangaroo is probably smart. Do I get real freaky with it and get a parrot instead of the monkey next turn? I'll think on it. I'll freeze half the shop. Took out my turkey, which is not good, because that's where most of my strength was going to come from. But we should still have this one. Yep, cool. Alright, so I guess we're going to move the kangaroo up one. I just have to make a choice on parrot or monkey. I think parrot's probably better. So we almost have a level 3 kangaroo, and I'm never going to be upset with a level 2 turkey. So now everything that gets summoned is going to get +6 in both, which is pretty awesome. Unfortunately, not enough, as we're going to lose. And this is going to be our final loss. I probably should have given up on the summoning thing at some point there. But I committed. Nefarious kilts. Never trust a kilt. Never. All right, I'll run a mosquito army here. That doesn't bother me. I think we'll just move that one to the back for the honey and the cricket action going. And we get the win because of the honey. Ooh, do I just go for 2 level 2s this turn? Like an absolute madman? The answer is yes. Gross. We lost pretty definitively there, but we get some more mosquitoes out of it. I'm gonna get rid of the rabbit, I think. And, once again, just run mosquito army. the cricket in front of the ox is very smart because it's going to get the nice buff twice. I mean, obviously it doesn't get like double melon armor or anything, but do I just go for a level 3 cricket? Or this is a mosquito, not a cricket. That's a cricket. Why not? Alright, so we're just going to be sniping everybody, I guess. In this with our mosquito double dolphin. I'm kind of feeling it. Luckily we took enough of that peacock's health down in order to actually kill it, because that was getting pretty scary. I think we sell the peacock. Just get an ox. And I'll put that there. So I'll get a little buff going. We're gonna hope for the best. But luckily with all the sniping that we're doing, I think we should be pretty good. Cool. We get this one pretty easily as well. Still have all of the ox's stats, basically. Alright, I'm gonna move this dolphin up front just because I don't want my strongest quote-unquote animal to be out front. I don't know, maybe we just buy that. I really want to pill something in front of the ox. I just don't know what the best thing to pill would be. But the whole double dolphin cricket thing is really putting in some work. Although, do I run 3 dolphins? Or do I swap out the ox for a bison? The possibilities are nearly endless, but I think we get rid of the cricket. Total wild card, and I didn't use canned food. Because I am a big dummy. Nope, don't sell that, because we need that for the bison that we just bought. Okay. Cool, and we'll get a level 2 dolphin out of this while still having everything we got. I'm going to put garlic on the bison as well next turn, I think. And I just hope the bison can wind up scaling up quick enough. I'm probably going to get rid of the ox next, I think. I kind of have to keep the mosquito around at this point, at least until I get something else that could feasibly become a level 3 for me. Because otherwise, there's not much point in having a bison if you don't have a level 3. But I think the play is, unless I get something, you know, let me do this real quick. But unless I get something super fun in the shop, I'm going to sell the ox for the hippo, I think. Or that's less exciting. So yeah, we're going to do that. I'm going to buy Mr. Hippo Man. We'll put him here, I guess. Honestly, maybe we'll just move the mosquito to the back. No, dolphin. In case there's a crocodile, it should survive, and we'll freeze that. And I think we might just rock with this team for a little bit. See where it takes us. We should get a lot of sniping going in. Fortunately, it was not enough. I know I was saving that garlic for the bison, but I think it's just going to be better on the hippo. I wouldn't mind giving chili to somebody. Oops. As I click off the game. The sniffing herbs. We lost that one. So that was not the answer. But you know what? We had fun doing it. I've never run double dolphin level 3 mosquito before. So, first time for everything. Cool. They have 2 pigs. It's an interesting start for sure. And obviously I am perfectly okay with selling my otters. If and when the time comes, those will be the first things to go. Merging them, I think, for now is probably better than selling them. The dodo and the current, patch and whatnot is not as good as it used to be. Because at level 1, it only gives half of its attack. Which is obviously perfectly fair. Because before it was giving 100% of its attack, and that was pretty broken. But I don't really like the dodo bird anymore. And I don't think I am alone in that. I think we sell the mosquito. Ew, that was a gross noise. I'll get a honey badger at the back. Can definitely wind up winning you some games. I think let's freeze the sheep maybe, so that way we can potentially sell otter next turn. I think might be one of our best options. I mean, obviously assuming nothing else fun in the shop comes through, but honey coming in and saving the day once again. Yeah, so I think we sell that. I am looking for a garlic for the peacock. Speak and you shall receive. Nobody else needs garlic, I don't think. I don't know what I have a 4-3 ant sticking around for still, or why I put my my ram up front. Neither of those are very intelligent things, but that's okay. We're gonna lose this one. We'll get a level 2 badger out of it. And now I'm stuck. Do I get a worm or a crocodile? I think I go worm. I don't know. It doesn't really feel like the right thing to be doing, but it also doesn't really feel like the wrong move. I do love me a good hippo, but I want to buff up the worm, so that's not going to work. Never mind. So I got to look for stuff that will help me buff the worm up. I have not seen a lineup like this in a while, but that kangaroo is going to get beefy. Like, beefy, beefy. And we are one loss away from losing it all. I think the snail was just more valuable than the sheep there. But I also don't know that that was you know, the absolute best decision I could have made, but we'll save the deer, I think, for next turn. And I think the giraffe. We'll start to put that up with the worm. I can't run both, so I'll probably have to sell the fish. Assuming I make it that far. We get the win, but only because of the honey. But I'll take it. Alright, so obviously a lot going on here. I think we start with buying that giraffe. Sorry, it wasn't a male's voice, it's a female's voice saying giraffe. I don't know, this team isn't really doing it for me, if I'm being honest. But it's fine, because we lost. I think I'm going to run one more game before the end of the stream, so let's see if this can be the one that we win. We did get one win on stream, though, which is pretty awesome. Broken noses? I gotta. Can't pass something like that up. Don't know if buying that beaver was smart. But we'll see. As we win this one because of the honey. You'll love to see it. Honey coming in clutch once again. am I doing? So we sell this. Nice. We're just super buffing up that fish. I like that. I'm going to freeze the pill, I think. Honestly, this is kind of a no-brainer. We pill this flamingo and then just buy this one. Easy buffs. Honey has really come in clutch. I think all 3 of our wins have been because of the honey. I'm gonna freeze one of these again. And we will, I don't know. I'm genuinely not really liking anything that I see. This will at least get us a level up, and then we have a swan that we can buy if we don't like anything. I'm not upset with the giraffe. And then I think we'll save the swan for next turn. Maybe pill the flamingo. Yeah, let's make that the loose plan. It's a pretty easy win for us as well. We didn't even need the honey. Alright, so what if we sell the otter, buy the ox, pill the flamingo so our ox just gets melon armor off the rip, and then we buy a couple swans. Sound like a good plan? I don't know, but it's what we're going with, and we'll move that back. Sure, why not? Dang. That was a well-built team there. Can't really be too upset about losing to something like that. But gives us a chance to buy a snail. None of these are really doing it for me, so I guess we'll just run that and give the swan some meat. And maybe next turn we can merge the giraffes together. Kangaroo's getting a little sus. But we get the win, so I'll take it. Is that 5 wins, 1 loss? I'm not upset with that. And also, we get a swan. Perfect. So I think we start buffing the rhino. Garlic might be more important at the moment, but I'm definitely freezing the pear for it. And realistically, kind of looking to get rid of the fish, I think. Yeah, this shop is not great. Not great. Do I sell the fish for a skunk? Probably not. Penguin isn't really worth it either because I only have one level 2. But I will definitely take that. Parrot? Sure, yeah, we'll sell the fish. We'll buy a parrot. And we'll do that. So it will wind up getting Melon Armor and a little stronger. And that's obviously something that we can just kind of work on. And parrots are good because obviously they're pretty versatile with what they do. I would rather a hippo over a rhino, to be honest with you guys, but my rhino's already a bit stronger. So we'll freeze that for a sec and think about it for next turn. I'll freeze the garlic as well. They really like their Melon Armor on that team. That's for sure. But our Melon Armor was better. Yeah. Gonna get rid of Mr. Rhino Man. I think the hippo is just better, slightly, but better nonetheless. Summoning builds are definitely good for the hippo, assuming they can survive the first couple things. Obviously, I know we've lost that one, but that's probably mostly just because our giraffe is not super strong. But he was never really supposed to be. I would love to see another giraffe though. So I can get a level 2 at least, or, you know, something else that can buff, preferably more than one thing. But lost by 1 health. You hate to see it. We're 1 loss away from losing. I feel like the shark might not be the end of the world, but that also doesn't really help us buff anything. So we're just going to buy another swan. I feel like it's a little too late to just add a 4/4 shark with nothing else really going for it. And that is the last loss, everybody. So I just want to thank everybody for spending their New Year's Eve with me. I hope you have a good rest of your night. And if you are going to be going out anywhere and drinking, please drive home safely, or better yet, just don't drive home if you're drinking. That would be the best. Anyway, that being said, peace out, everybody.